on our last video, after we ate the buyat and the native dish, we want to get some dessert, so we dropped by at this mall, and we wanted to also share with this small ice cream stand. This ice cream stand is it only has one store in the whole KK. Okay, it's in this mall, and the ice cream here is actually quite amazing. We had it once before, but we're gonna try a bit of different flavor. Maybe even order the croquette.
The owner of this ice cream kiosk is actually Sabahan content creator Adam Shamil.
We are sorry if it's a bit noisy. There seems to be an event nearby here which is very loud, so we apologize if it's a little bit noisy in our video. Alright, we managed to get away from the center where the ice cream factory was located. It was actually too noisy there. There already was an event around there. It was really too loud. Hence, we brought it somewhere quiet, much more quiet, and we got to test the food out. There, we ordered one shaved ice with Biscoff crumbs.
It's melting.
Huh?
It's melting.
Yeah, it's melting. And also we have, they also gave us a few lychee inside. So it's lychee with the shaved ice along with some Biscoff crumbs. And it comes with a set with it's nowadays it seems to be it's getting more and more famous. They call it croffle. Okay, it's a croissant plus waffle. Yeah. Okay, so we're both going to give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, this is good. So goddamn crispy. Even it really is like a croissant. Because croissants are mostly very thick in the middle, but since this is very thin, right, the crustiness is very. It's much. There's more crust than the croissant it can taste. It's very buttery indeed. But like I said, because it's thin, so the crustiness is the top and the bottom is much more crusty, and it's easier to get the crust than just the inside of a croissant. And because of that, it's very crispy and crusty. Yeah. And the one we ordered is what do you call that? Bueno. It's from the Bueno chocolate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then chocolate topping. Well, if you ever had any Bueno chocolates, right, it tastes like that. But because of how this croffle was made, right, the toppings on top of this, right, is actually really nice. It's very damn crispy.
And the shaved ice.
It's very thin. It's really thin shaved ice. So when you put it inside your mouth, it immediately melts. So that's why it is very smooth in the mouth.
And then the topping is the Biscoff, right?
Yeah.
The Biscoff biscuit. So it's what do you call it? Crispy. Crunchy. But actually, we planning to get the chunky peanut.
Yeah, we actually plan to get the chunky peanut. It's
chunky peanut flavor.
It's one of their recommendation, and this is their second recommendation. These are the two recommendations. But apparently, the chunky peanut is out of. Basically, telling people to move their goddamn car.
One eternity later.
Okay, anyway.
Come back to the lychee. We're actually looking forward. We're actually going to order the chunky peanut flavor, but they are out of stock.
These were their two recommendations: the lychee and also the chunky peanut. So since the last time that we came here and knew about this place, but we ordered the chunky peanut, and unfortunately we cannot show it now because they said they ran out of stock, as what Ari said. So we ordered the second recommendation, which is the lychee shaved ice. I need a second serving. Okay, my take on this is that the shaved ice is not like how you normally see those shaved ice when you in local there's such a thing called ABC, which is also called shaved ice. Or in Japan you also see some shaved ice as well. But this shaved ice, right, is very fine. They shaved it really fine, right? So when you put it in your mouth, you don't feel the iciness. It's so smooth that it feels like, okay, butter ice. It's really smooth. They really shaved it really well. It's very, the shaving is very fine. Hence, it's really, you don't feel the ice chunkiness. You know, it's very smooth. And most of the shaved ice, right? When you see people take shaved ice, they either put syrup or anything to add the flavoring on top of the shaved ice. So when that happens, right, it becomes you can taste the syrup, sweetness of the syrup, but you also taste a large amount of water or ice. So you know you can feel the ice and watery inside your mouth. There's a very strong flavor to that. But this is different. The difference is that when you go inside, you don't feel the watery at all. You just feel the flavor of this. You just fully taste like lychee. It's a full flavor of lychee. There's no ice, there's no watery taste in it. This one, this is nice. This is one thing I wanted to show you guys as well. And since we dropped by here, it's too bad we couldn't show you the chunky peanut because that one was really good, man. It's too bad I cannot show you guys. That one was really good. There was peanut, it was chunky. The peanut flavor, there was buttery smooth. Imagine like buttery smooth butter, right? And a little bit of chunky peanut on top of the buttery smooth butter, and the ice itself is also buttery smooth. Yeah, it's so weird when I put it that way, but it does feel that way. That's the best way I can express it. But it was that good. It was really that nice. And this was no less bad. This was really good.
But it's just a fruity flavor.
Yeah, it's a fruity flavor rather than, because of how creamy the chunky peanut is. The creaminess mixing with the ice, smooth, fine texture, right? Really makes it very smooth to go down in your mouth. It really tastes nice, sweet, nice, buttery, and just smooth, real smooth. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have the chance, please drop by this place. Get more of these. It's real nice.
ITCC Mall, Ice Cream Factory.